Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whenever you might be listening to this. This is the Buzzed Pucks podcast.
Asked.
I'm Bert,
I'm Clay.
and we're here. We're recording one day before the season starts. So
Oh
happy
hell yeah.
season to everybody that's listening. It's my favorite time of the year, where the two sports I care the most about are going on.
And we
Um,
got playoffs for baseball,
and
so
there's playoffs for baseball, and the Yankees are about to get annihilated again by the Blue
swept.
Jays. So love that. Um, and we're here to do the Atlantic preview, our last preview,
Yes.
and discuss a bunch of signings that happened this last week. One of which I was pissed happened the day after we recorded, that we
So mad
talked about for
for like 5 to 10 minutes.
a while, yeah, in the episode. So it makes me so mad that it happened
Yeah.
right
Um.
afterwards.
So let's talk about what we're drinking.
Yes, go
Uh,
ahead.
I am drinking the Harvest Autumn IPA from Southern Tier. This is one of my favorite beers. I have it every fall.
Nice. And I'm drinking lemonade with nothing in it because I have a work function to go to later on tonight,
Yeah.
and I have to work during it, so
Mhm.
I don't want to be
Sucks.
showing
Sucks.
up buzzed. Hey, I have to give tours. After I do the tours, then I can drink. So
Okay.
I get drinks and food at
Oh, perfect.
this function tonight. So, but for today, I think this is the first time I'm not drinking on the episode. You've not drunk because you were sick or whatever a couple of times.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time I'm not drinking. So
It might be.
give me some slack. I've been drinking on this podcast for 5 straight years. So all
um.
right. Well, let's get to. There's a few trades. None of them really consequential.
No.
Um, do
Well,
you
let's
even want to talk about any of them? Let's do those first. They'll be
I
very
okay,
quick.
yeah. The trade. Well, this one happened. Uh, Zach McEwen gets traded from the Senators to the Devils
Yep.
for McDermott.
Yep.
So McEwen loses a fight and then
And then he
immediately is
gets
traded.
traded. Yeah. Those
Um,
are two guys that I think essentially do the same thing.
yeah, but
Um,
one's better than the other.
yeah, McEwen's 2 years younger, so
But
uh,
McDermott can fight.
yeah.
McEwen
So
fights,
Ottawa's
but
like, we're gonna need somebody to fight Florida
yeah.
this year.
Oh, that wasn't the first trade. The first trade was actually
Yeah.
Connor Ingram goes from Utah to Edmonton
Yep. For nothing.
for nothing.
It doesn't even say future considerations. It just. Oh yes, it does. It's just not listed. So,
Um,
but those future considerations are nothing
well, he this
usually.
seems like it was a favor to Ingram. Ingram has been very much
Yeah.
talked about his problems with OCD. This gets him closer to home.
Oh,
Um,
that's fair then.
yeah.
That's nice. Yeah.
Um,
And hey, I mean, it gives Edmonton a third competent goaltender, so
right.
it's
And
not the worst thing in the world.
no, it's not. Because they absolutely need it.
Well, because they're rolling back with Skinner and
Skinner and
Picard
Pickard.
or
Yeah.
Pickard, excuse me, and it's
Mm,
not the
yeah.
most trustworthy tandem. Not that I think Connor Ingram is gonna get it. I mean, he's played
When,
well.
when
Yeah,
when he's on, he's on.
yeah.
Like that's
Well,
the
it's the same
thing.
thing with Stuart Skinner though. So it's just like what was it last week that I mentioned the Jekyll and Hyde goalies?
Yeah.
All of those guys are Jekyll and Hyde goalies. The only non
I
Jekyll and Hyde goalies are like Hellebuck and Shesterkin, and then anybody that's still not a Jekyll and Hyde goalie is not playing in the NHL. So
or like above, or at least they're above average. They're not
yeah,
elite.
yeah,
My my argument with Ingram is what makes him a Jackal and Hyde goalie is his mental health. Like that's the problem.
So
Like
hey, I mean,
if if
if
his
that can get under control, let's hope that it does for his sake.
right,
Um,
because we saw what
maybe
2 years
can.
ago when we
Yeah, he
saw him
played
two
really
years
well.
ago. Yeah. Um. So that's the frustrating thing with like him, Robin Leonard, um,
Yeah,
that are just excellent goalies, but they all have their own mental health
they have
problem
demons. Yeah, that they have to
issues.
deal
Yeah,
with. Well, wish him the best. Hopefully, it works out. And hey, maybe he
absolutely.
can become the hometown hero in Edmonton.
Yeah.
That'd be great. We have one final
And
trade.
finally, Ryan Ellis of the Philadelphia Flyers is now a San Jose Shark. The Flyers get Guriev and
Hmm.
Grunstrom,
Yep.
which Sharks freed up some roster spots. That's what they needed to
Yeah,
do.
it seems like what that is, and they got obviously Ryan Ellis is not going to play ever again.
Nope.
Um, he hasn't played in what, like 3 years or something.
Him and Carey Price, like
Yeah,
they're gonna
that's
bring.
just LTIR stuff.
Yeah,
Um, I saw some people online thinking that this means that San Jose is
4
just
years.
absolutely going to fire sale this this trade deadline. I don't know.
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
I don't
It's
think.
they're just getting another LTIR retired guy and moving off
Yeah.
one contract. So
Hmm.
I think it's probably more for to keep one of their younger guys,
Yeah,
up.
it's to bring one of the kids up. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, it's been 4 years since
4 years.
Ellis has
Yeah.
played.
I think it was right when we started the podcast that trade to Philadelphia happened,
And
and
they
I
are.
was pissed because it was a really good trade for Philly.
Hmm.
And then he played like 15 games or 4 games.
4.
He played four
So
games and then has
that's why I'm
never
saying
played
he's.
again.
That's why I'm saying it's been 4 years because he played 4 games in 2021.
That's so crazy.
That's it.
That's I feel so bad. I mean, he's still getting paid, but I feel bad that his career just kind of ended
Ended like
4
that.
games into the 2021 season.
Yep.
They also got a 2026 sixth round pick
Yes, they did.
with Ellis. That's kind of a further
All right.
payment. All right,
Let's
let's get to some
talk
signings
about that
here.
signing.
Yeah.
And you're up first.
Yeah, so hey, if you listened last week, maybe you guys remember us going on for 5 to 10 minutes about Kirill Kaprizov and him not wanting to sign in Minnesota, and people speculating about that,
Tampering.
on all of that jazz. Well, it's like Minnesota heard us, and they said the next day they were like, "Hey, everybody, shut the fuck up. Here's an 8-year, $17 million per year deal for Kirill Kaprizov that he signed."
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
So
is record-setting, the biggest contract to date, and it will be the biggest contract until whatever contract McDavid signs, which will then be
Yeah.
the biggest contract.
If they lost him over a $1 million difference because he said no to the 8x16.
Yeah,
If
that's
they had
inexcusable.
lost-
Then yeah,
That's
that
inexcusable.
would have been
So, yeah.
inexcusable. And I'm sure Bill Guerin was like, I would get fired, definitely, and never hired again anywhere else if I did that.
Well, the
So
owner said whatever money necessary, and
they did it. There you
yep,
go.
they did it.
I mean, he's 28. This will take him to 36. I think he's worth this as long as he stays healthy.
Which is the big question.
That's the big question. I mean, that's the question with Minnesota, just kind of in general, right? Is their health?
Yep.
Because I think last year they got wrecked by injuries, but Spurgeon, Kirill Kaprizov, Joel Eriksson for a time. So that's
Yep.
three of your top
Zuccarello.
players. Zuccarello, yeah. So if he stays healthy, he has already shown that he could be a 40 to 50 goal scorer pretty easily. And yeah,
but
it's health. Health is the biggest question.
Right, and he is the only player to ever get 90 points for the Wild.
Yeah.
And he's the only player to get above 100 points.
Yep.
So
that factors into it too. And you want, obviously, I think Minnesota's future is also bright with Matthew Boldy, who's already playing well at the NHL level. Oh God, what's the defenseman's name? I can't think of it.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
I
see
can't
him.
think of his name.
Does it begin with an E?
Oh
No.
my God, I'm so mad at myself. I can't think of his name. But anyway, they're young defensemen whose I'm sure name will come to us in a second. Their future is bright, and then they have some other. Like I can think of their other young defenseman's name, Zeev Buyem. I can't think
Brock
of the
Faber.
Brock Faber.
Brock Faber.
Thank you, Brock Faber.
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Brock Faber and Zeev Buyem, who may be on the team this year, and a bunch of other young guys that look really good. you keep Kirill Kaprizov in there because he will elevate those youngsters to even higher levels, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I think the 17 million is worth it. Health is the question. Is the question, right? All right, let's move on to our next signing. Still mine. Luke Hughes got a 7-year, $9 million per year contract. He signed that on October 1st, so the day after Kaprizov's. There were a bunch of like boom, 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 boom. Yeah, no one really talked about this one.
Well, because
so,
also
so
like
much so that
were...
I thought I made it up until I pulled up Puckpedia and I was like, no, there it is. Okay.
Well, also like there were a couple of RFA holdouts. Like that's what it was.
Luke Hughes was one of them.
Exactly.
But here he is. He signed. I figured he would sign. I don't. The Hughes brothers seem weirdly like they want to play together.
Yes,
Luke Hughes is already on the Devils with Jack Hughes, who has a long-term contract. So here we are. I think 7x9 is good for him.
It's just gonna be rough when Vancouver loses Quinn.
Yeah, that's gonna be a day.
And the Devils will become terrors
if they stay healthy. That's another question for New Jersey. New Jersey still made the playoffs, but 2 years in a row now, Jack Hughes has not played in the playoffs. So
yeah, that's true.
Luke Hughes is still only 22. He had a pretty good year last year.
Yeah,
$9 million locking him up. Cap, like we keep saying, cap's going up. I think this is a pretty good deal for him. Locks him up until 29. And then he could just make even more of a bank if he wants to at that point. He'll still be in his prime.
It's a great deal for both teams.
Good deal all around. Yeah. All right, next.
This is another one that is, I would say, good for the player. The term for this could be a little bad at the end.
Yeah, but I think that was to bring the cap hit down more than likely.
So Nico Mikkola extends with the Panthers for 8 years, $5 million. He absolutely has deserved that with how he's played in.
Yeah, I think that cap
Florida.
I agree with you. I think that cap hit is more than reasonable. The 8 years is the one that's maybe the last half of this contract. People will be like, oh, well, maybe he'll be LTIR retired.
Maybe. Next up is Jackson LaCombe for the Anaheim Ducks. He signs the exact same contract as
just with one more year
Luke
on
Hughes.
it. Yeah.
Yep, as one more year. 8 years, $9 million. This is a great signing for the Ducks.
Yeah.
With the flashes that LaCombe showed last year, between him, Minchikov, and Zellweger, this left side.
They've built quite a formidable left side of their defense. If all of those guys continue to grow, yeah.
All 3 puck movers, all 3.
Yeah. Now you just got to get shutdown guys to get on the right side, and you're set.
Yep. Or just even more puck movers on the right side.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. Who cares? I mean, it's worked in Vancouver, so.
They can't score if they don't have the puck.
Good point. That is a good point.
So, yeah, this is a great signing by the Ducks. Again, we will see what Quenneville does with the Ducks this year. And
yeah, that's true. They have Quenneville.
They look to take a step forward.
Yeah. All right. Do we want to just skip these two? Giovanni Smith signed with Carolina 1 year vet min.
I was going to skip this. Next one.
Julius Miettinen 3 years, $940K with Seattle. Okay, next one.
That's the entry level contract.
Yeah. Next one. Nashville got their RFA hideout. RFA holdout, excuse me. Luke Evangelista signed a 2-year, $3 million contract, which was, I think, a little short than what they were shooting for, but I think still good. 2 years, he's 23, $3 million. If he can really put some points up the next couple of years, that contract's going to be huge that he gets afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely. The question is this was what you were holding out for.
I mean, it's still higher than I think Nashville was offering from the rumors that I saw. So,
real quick, this is Cervelli.
Take it with
So
a grain of salt, whatever that is. Yeah.
uh, he is reporting that McDavid and the Oilers have agreed to a contract extension.
Okay. I mean,
Uh,
not shocking. So we'll see when that gets announced here.
rumor for Friedman is the rumor is 2 years, 12.5 million.
Oh my God! Fuck you, Connor McDavid. uh, okay. I mean,
Right?
that number is shocking, but that it does put the onus on the Oilers to be like, look, I saved you a ton of money. Get me depth on this team.
Yeah.
And if they don't do that,
Uh,
he's after that. I bet he's gone.
he's
So,
done. Yeah. He's giving them
like, I'm
two.
giving you so much leeway here.
Yeah.
Get
Uh,
me depth. I want a cup, or I'm leaving.
yeah.
Is probably what he told them. So,
The Friedman on the radio said 2, 3 years at 15. Someone else said less than 15. Rishong says 2 years, and then the final edit is 12.5.
crazy. That's crazy. All right, clock's ticking now, Edmonton.
Clock's
you got
ticking now.
well, you got 3 years, I guess. You got this season and 2 more seasons. Clock's ticking. That's what that contract says to me. Is
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
he told them we better win a cup or I'm fucking leaving
That's it.
because you guys can't build a roster around two of the best players in the league, two of the top 3 best players in the league, top 5 best players in the league at
Yep.
most. You know, so good luck, Edmonton. You got 3 seasons, unless he forces his way out after like
Yeah.
2 or something. But all right, there we go. There we go. That's
Again, it's not official.
sure, right. And it's not official until the team announces it or whatever.
Oh,
But
there it is.
all right, there it is.
2 years, 12.5. 5 minutes ago.
Whoo, baby. Okay,
All
that's
right.
gonna make a lot of people super pissed. That
That's
number.
You have 3 years.
You have 3 years,
You have
or
3 years.
or depending on how things go, less than that.
Two.
So yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Ooh.
all right. He did you a favor, Edmonton.
Now what are you gonna do with
And
it?
if you don't win in the next 3 years, I guarantee he fucking goes to
He's
Florida
gone.
or Vegas or something.
And
All right.
fuck it. He goes to Calgary.
That would be the funniest one. All right, let's keep going. That's crazy. So good
Yep.
catch there. Sticking with my teams, the Minnesota Wild signed Philip Gustafson to a 5-year, $6.8 million extension. I think that's pretty good for Gustafson.
Yeah.
Actually, a little cheap maybe for Gustafson. He's their starter,
Well,
and he's a top half of the league starter.
Remember when he signed that last contract? And we were all just like, eh.
Yeah,
Or
true.
some people were like, because what was his last contract?
I feel like this isn't that big of a.
Last year it was last contract. It was 3 years. 3 years,
Oh,
3.75. So
okay. So
he
this
just
is almost double,
yeah,
or a little under double.
basically doubled it for 5. Yeah.
That's very nice of him to do for Minnesota, because he probably could have asked for more than that. I would think.
It
He's
seems
a-
like this is the going rate for.
I guess goalies
I
are
don't know.
kind of undervalued.
I think no. I think you're right. I think this is cheap.
I think
like,
it's
with
cheap
what,
by at least a couple of $1 million. I would think, and $1.5 million,
I mean, he
something
could
like
have
that.
gotten what Swayman got. I think he could have easily
Yeah,
gotten what Swayman
yeah,
got.
yeah, yeah. 8 million. I think I wouldn't have really turned my
I wouldn't have
nose
batted
at
an eye
that.
at
Yeah,
8.
no, I'd have been like, yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. 6.8. I mean, okay,
We can skip this one.
yeah,
So you want to keep going?
yep. Matt Grzelcyk signed with Chicago after a PTO, professional tryout. 1 year,
Yeah.
$1 million. So I was a
And-
little. He didn't play that bad with the Penguins last year. So
He
I
played
was
pretty well.
I was shocked the Penguins just didn't bring him back, and B, that no one else signed him, Because he was one of the defensemen that actually played well last year.
Yes.
But I don't know. Maybe the new coaching was just like, nah, we'll just do what we got. Do with what we have right here.
And
Our
then
last one.
I just we might have two more.
Okay.
Vegas signed Jeremy Davies, excuse me, 2-year, 1.1. He's a depth defenseman. They kind of need that, so
yeah,
that's what it is. I just hit refresh, and the McDavid has been official. And then
crazy.
This probably it's actually infuriating.
It's pretty infuriating. However, I guess this is what everybody thought with Crosby signing the 8.7 contracts for 13 fucking years. You know.
I don't know, cause like.
I mean, like 4 years into that contract, Crosby was getting underpaid.
Yes, that is
true. Yeah,
This is closer to the Bergeron level.
Yeah, but like we said, this is time's ticking for Edmonton.
This is very much time's ticking. He will be 32 when this contract ends.
Yeah, and 31 because he's 28. So it's 3 years that they still have him.
Yeah, it depends on
31, 32. 31, 32.
Yeah.
So that's man. I'm just kind of flabbergasted by that contract.
Yeah, it was wild.
Because it's we don't have to keep talking about it.
Draisaitl's making 8x14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it just screams that he doesn't trust them. That Connor McDavid does not trust them.
Absolutely screams that.
Because if he trusted them, he would have signed an 8-year contract right on July 1st, right? So
absolutely.
This just screams he does not trust the Edmonton's management right now.
We got one more by Edmonton. This, again, not official yet. This might become official during this recording or once we finish. But looks like Edmonton is closing in with Jake Wallman on a 7x7.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old is Jake Wallman? Do you know off the top of your head?
I gotta look that up.
I don't think he's terribly old.
He might be 29.
Yeah, I was gonna say late 20s. I'm feeling like. But that's fine. I think he played pretty well for Edmonton last year.
He did. He's 29.
Man, nobody's gonna give a shit about that contract today.
No.
Oh man, crazy.
A 7x7 for a guy who will be 30 at the end of this year, or the end of his current contract.
Yeah, but it's kind of similar to the Mikkola deal, I would think.
Yeah.
Because those 7 years probably brought the cap hit down, kind of thing, you know. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's true, but has Wallman showed that he's worth the cap being that high?
I mean, that's good. Maybe last year. I mean, he did play pretty well for Edmonton last year. I don't think 7 is terrible.
He did play well for the Sharks.
Yeah, he did. Everybody really questioned that trade when the Sharks sent him to Edmonton.
No, they questioned when the Red Wings sent him to the Sharks.
Oh, that's what it was, yeah. The Red Wings were the ones that really fucked that up. For, like, not that much, if I remember correctly.
No.
And, yeah, no, I think... At the moment, I feel like that is a fine number for Wallman. Just because those numbers are going to keep going up as the cap keeps going up. So, I think it's a fine deal for Wallman. All right, let's get to some of these lineup previews before any other insanity happens while we're talking.
All right, so again, I'm going to go by how much their relation to the cap.
Oh, okay.
So Florida is up first. Remember let's get into some other news that happened. Because we are in the preseason and we already have some fines.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because some craziness has happened.
Some craziness happened. What? Last night? 2 nights ago?
Last night.
Yeah. I had suspensions already too.
Friday. Yeah, we have suspensions that have not been
in a game
released.
that doesn't count. I just want to make everybody remember that
Let's. I think what really needs to happen here is do not have rivals play each other
in the preseason.
multiple games in
Yeah.
the preseason, because the first craziness started not with who you're thinking of, but with Montreal and Ottawa.
Hmm.
Uh, in their second game playing each other, second game in a row playing each other, we have two fines. You have Hodgson,
Hodgson. Yeah.
the Senators fined for boarding Alex Newhook, and then you had Cousins fined the maximum amount for slashing Demidov. And if you saw that slash,
It's a pretty
that
hard
should have
slash.
been
Yeah.
that should have been suspension because it was blatant and it was think Petrangelo on Draisaitl in that playoff series. That's what it was. He was clearly trying to injure, and that was after both of the Jacques brothers had been thrown out of that game. So there was no one who was going to
stand up for Demidov.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no one left to fight Cousins. So that's one of the reasons it's suggested that he waited until the end of the game to do that.
Cowardly.
Exactly.
Cowardly.
All right. Going to the next fine. Wednesday, the Panthers and the Lightning played. And AJ Greer got fined the maximum amount for roughing Brandon Hagel. It was basically a sucker punch. Maybe an accidental slash to the face of Hagel as well. Because he went to cross-check him and then might have slashed him in the face. And then Hagel stood up for himself like, what was that? And then Greer punched him in the face.
Yep.
Now, this could also be going back to their playoff series last year.
Oh, most certainly it is.
Where Hagel sent Barkov hard in the boards, got an interference penalty for that, and then the next game he got jumped by Ekblad. He already got jumped and concussed by Ekblad. Why are you continuing this? It's already over. So he did not play in the Friday rematch against the Panthers and the Lightning. But 7 minutes into that first game. Second minutes. 7 minutes into the second game, Carter Verhaeghe gets a game misconduct for boarding Zegnas Girgensons. It was a bad board. The game misconduct was absolutely deserved. But that is, I would say, the third game in a row. Not even game. The third time where a Florida Panthers player injures a Tampa Bay Lightning player. And Tampa decided they were no longer playing a hockey game.
Yeah. They're like, this game doesn't even count. Let's go.
This game doesn't count.
You want to go? Let's go.
So let me see. 7 minutes after that first boarding, J.J. Moser decides or says, let's do one of my own. And he boards Boquist in the exact same way. He boards Boquist in the exact same way. Again, the cheek of both of these boardings goes into the red board, or the like they're not going into the glass, which would be better.
Right,
they're going into the unforgiving board.
Yeah.
So he gets tossed for that. Then we got some more roughings. We got a bunch of fighting. Some more roughings. A major for a cross check.
The benches of these teams was hilarious by the end of the game.
By
like
the end of the game,
5 guys on either bench.
by the end of this game, which ended Florida 7, Tampa 0,
Yeah, there's that too.
Florida scored more goals than Tampa had players on the bench.
Well, that would be why they did that. Why they scored that many goals is because they had like 2 lines ready to go.
And even going into this game, Tampa brought up a bunch of guys from the Crunch.
Mm-hmm.
They brought up a bunch of AHLers to play this game against Florida.
Sure.
So Aaron Ekblad got targeted because of last year's series with Hagel. So he got jumped and fed his teeth. Again, it's one of those things where I'm not it's what Florida has gotten away with being greasy.
Nobody should feel bad
greasy.
for Florida.
No, Florida's gotten away from being incredibly greasy for the past 3 years. They've won 2 Stanley Cups from it, and
nobody should feel bad for them.
No one should feel bad for them. What really is the final red flag conspiracy is from that game. Oh, I just deleted it. There are 4 fines and disciplinary actions from that game.
Only 4?
Only 4.
Oh, that's crazy.
2 fines, both for the max amount, and then 2 hearings, all for Tampa players. Nothing for that.
Nothing for Verhaeghe's hit.
Nothing for Verhaeghe's hit.
Yeah.
Moser.
I mean, at that point, just do at least a fine for Verhaeghe.
Well,
how do you not think of the random bullshit conspiracy optics in this kind of situation? Like, just do the fine. Like the teams probably pay the fines for the players. I think a lot of the time. So like, it doesn't matter, right? And $5,000 doesn't matter to Connor Verhaeghe.
It's the Colin Campbell of it all.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember 2011 with the Bruins?
Mm-hmm.
The head Campbell is in charge of player safety. He recuses himself for that series against Vancouver, but the incidents that happened leading up to them making the finals.
Right. Yeah. It's a very similar feel to that Boston team as to this Florida team.
And
Brad Marchand was on both of them.
And Campbell's son was on Boston at the time.
Oh, yeah, Brian Campbell, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Brian Campbell is on the front office of the Panthers.
Oh, yeah, weird how that worked out, huh?
Colin Campbell is vice president of hockey operations.
But even then, think about the optics, Colin Campbell.
That's the crazy conspiracy thing right now.
Just because if you had just fined Verhaeghe or suspended him for a game, wouldn't have made that big of a difference, probably. And it would at least cut into some of this conspiracy theory, which, like, at this point in how insane the internet is about everything, you got to think somebody's going to come up with some stupid-ass conspiracy theory about this, right, whether it is true or not.
I'm not saying that is
what is
happening.
I know you're not.
But this is what feeds that conspiracy when it's just general incompetence.
Yeah. There's a saying that, like, don't attribute malice to something that can be just attributed to incompetence, right? So I don't know where that's. I don't know if that's the correct phrase, but
it's close enough.
It's close enough.
But JJ Moser's boarding against Boquist absolutely deserves a hearing.
Yeah.
Absolutely deserves a hearing. Gonclave's getting fined for the cross-check. Totally fair.
Yeah.
And Severin is the one who jumped to Ekblad. totally deserves
That's
a
fair.
hearing.
Yeah, you jump in
Absolutely.
or a player that's not paying attention or something. That yeah,
Exactly. He hit him hard into the boards, and before Ekblad even got up, the
was
boards
on him again.
gloves were off.
Yeah,
Gloves were off, and he was swinging at him.
yeah,
Like Ekblad didn't have a chance to defend himself.
yeah. Scummy as Ekblad is, he shouldn't be like murdered on the ice.
Right. Like, but you can also argue he got suspended for half of the regular season, and that suspension didn't
Oh
carry
yeah,
over into the playoffs.
oh, that's right. I forgot about that. That was for PEDs,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I totally
So,
forgot that happened last year.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
But that was a crazy game to watch.
Crazy preseason game.
It's a preseason game. The first time they play is November 15th. Put that on your.
Yeah, mark that on your calendars.
calendars.
Everybody should watch that game. It's probably going to be nuts.
It's either going to be nuts or nothing. There's no in
True.
between.
Yeah, there's no in between.
Tampa had 182 penalty minutes. Florida had 140.
That's got to be a record for a preseason game.
For a preseason game, it's gotta be.
Gotta
I
be.
know it's not for.
No, because regular season is like 400 or something.
It's 470 something crazy.
Yeah, it's something insane. Was that set recently? Which I think was
it was
also Florida.
I think that might have been set in like the 70s.
No, okay. If it wasn't the last couple of years, I believe it was like within the last 15 years. And I think it was Ottawa and somebody else, but I don't remember who the other team was. Might have been Florida.
Might have been Philadelphia.
Might have been Philadelphia. No, I think it was one of Ottawa's chief rivals. So maybe it could have been Toronto. I can't remember. It's not worth looking up really. But I think that was the record. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Let's get to this lineup, though, shall we?
Let's get to this lineup. Yeah.
So
sorry.
now that we're one day until the regular season starts, these lineups are probably at least kind of correct.
Yep.
In what we're gonna see leading in, hopefully.
Well, like you said about the Penguins. Penguins had a lot of guys on the waiver wire. Like
That's true.
Fabbri.
And to give Puckpedia some benefit here, I looked at the lineup that they had for the Penguins yesterday, and it looks more correct what it's probably going to be. So that was the Penguins put like 7 guys on waivers or something and sent like a bunch of young guys to Wilkes-Barre, which everybody thought they would. So that made their lineup more clear about what it was going to be.
All right, now let's get into Florida. So remember, they do not have Barkov and they do not have Tkachuk.
Yeah, Tkachuk should be back like midway through the year, right?
By the Olympics.
By the Olympics, yeah.
Yeah.
So what was his surgery again? It was something that everybody was like, "Why didn't you just have surgery on that immediately?"
He tore his groin off the bone. Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What the fuck? That's crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah. So he should be back by the Olympics, which is, I believe, February. I think.
Yep.
Barkov is, as far as anybody knows, out for the entire year.
Out for the entire year. He might come back for a deep playoff run.
Yeah, maybe if they make the Eastern Conference Finals or the Stanley Cup Finals again, maybe Barkov would be back.
But then but how effective will he be? That's still. All right, let's get into it. Our top line is Verhaeghe, Bennett, and Reinhart.
On Puckpedia, it has Marchand up there, but either or.
Mine has Lusterine and Lundell Marchand.
Yeah, so they just flipped Reinhart and Marchand, so it doesn't matter. Either way, that's an infuriating line to play against.
That's infuriating to play.
Because Bennett and Marchand being on the same line shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Reinhart and Verhaeghe aren't quite as dirty as Bennett and Marchand, but Verhaeghe just boarded somebody in a preseason game, so there you go.
Right. Reinhardt's cool.
Reinhardt's cool. Yeah, Reinhardt's. We don't have anything against Reinhart.
No. Your third line is Boquist, Schwint, and Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't really know that much about Schwint.
I don't either.
He's
24.
Well, he has been on this team, I think, 2 or 3 separate times at this point, just because he keeps getting taken on waivers by other teams
Gotcha.
and then retaken by Florida, which is what happened in this situation.
Hmm.
Because
But also, like,
I think Vegas put him on waivers, and Florida was like, "Give us Cole Schwint back."
Lundell could be in the top line. Lusterinen could play center. Like,
Yeah,
they're going to
yeah,
move some guys around. Your fourth line is Greer, Kunin, and Gadjevich.
yeah. So
Again,
I mean, outside of Kachuk and Barkov, almost running back the same lineup
yep.
as the Cup finalists, the Cup
Hmm.
winning team from last year. So
Last 2 years.
with Barkov and Kachuk out, I think this team is still good, very very
Yeah.
good even. But you know they're gonna lose
But these
some more games this year.
but these bottom two lines are more questionable.
Yeah, with Schwint being in there, who's on their bench?
It's just
Uh,
Bolzinkus.
Bolzinkus. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, so they don't even have a forward listed.
Belinsky.
Oh, you know what? Nasek will be back, I think.
Nasik will be back. He's currently on the injury reserve right now.
He'll probably take Schwint's spot, I would think. Kunin, Gadjevich, Greer. I mean, I think that's the same like punishing line that they had last year.
Hmm.
I think. Rodriguez is still pretty good, if not streaky, and
I
Jesper.
think it was Greer, Nosik, Gadjevich, which is
There you go. Yeah.
yeah.
So then maybe Kunin will bump up to that third line, or not, or maybe he'll bump out of lineup at Schwint. I just don't know anything about Schwint. Is all I'm saying.
There's a good chance Kunin ends up on that bench just because he's a winger and they're just putting him in there.
Yeah, yeah. So
Center
I
spot.
would assume Nasek will be back, which will make it more clear what this lineup
Yep.
will be. But they're running back 5 of the 6 same defensemen too. So
Well, and this defense is infuriating to look at
Yep.
just already.
Yep.
It's going to be a good defense because it's Forsland, Ekblad, Mikola Jones, who really
played so much better last year once he got to
so
Florida.
much better.
Yeah.
He had a rough learning curve, but then
He
he
got
played
yeah,
excellent.
he's fine.
And then Kulikov and Petri.
Yeah, Petri is the only one that I believe is new on this
Yep.
defense.
Because that
Um,
was Nate Schmidt.
That was Nate Schmidt. That's right, and they lost Nate Schmidt in free agency. Petrie, third pairing right D, sheltered minutes I think is fine.
That's fine.
I mean, he's at this point. He's chasing a ring.
Yeah.
Because he's signed for Vetman.
Yep. 37 years
Yeah,
old.
it's a real annoying defense because it's very good.
Yep. And then we got Bobrovsky and Tarasov as your goalies.
Yes. Now I have a question to mull over until he signs an extension tomorrow. Is this the last year of Bobrovsky just in general?
It could be.
He's 37. This is the
37
last
years
year
old.
of his contract. He's won back-to-back championships. Could be a three-peat this year. That's not out of the realm of possibilities.
He's won at least one Vezina.
He's won 2.
Yeah.
I think he won.
That-
I think he won 2 in a row in Columbus.
Both in Columbus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew about one. I just couldn't remember the other.
He's a Hall of Fame goalie, I would say,
Yeah.
at this point. Now, there was a few years in there when he first got to Florida where he wasn't very good, but the last 2 years he's found his game again. He's been amazing. He's 37. I mean, maybe
Yeah,
he wants to keep playing, or maybe he does what Ovi's going to do and just goes back
Just
to
right off
Russia,
into the sun.
or just
right off
retires
into
in
the
general.
sunset. Yeah.
I mean, he's made $70 million off of this contract that he signed.
Mhm.
So, does he really need to play? Only if he wants to, essentially.
Only if he wants to.
Unless he's really bad with money. That's the only thing.
All right, we're going to move on to the next team in Florida. Tampa Bay Lightning.
Tampa.
Yeah, so
Oh, come on,
Uh,
Puck, load. Okay, good.
yeah, that's where I am right now. Either way, you want to hear Evolving Hockey has their team projections out, and they're pretty interesting, especially for
Does that site load better
in
than
general.
Puckpedia?
oh, it's just standing projections.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Um,
I have it loaded up. Do you want me to read the lineup?
No, I got it.
Oh, okay.
We got the top line of Gensel, Point, and Kucherov.
Fantastic
That's-
top line. Top 5 top line in the league.
An amazing top
Easy,
line.
easy top 5.
Your second line is Hagel, Sorelli, Gonclaves. Any line with Hagel is good.
Oh yeah,
And
Sorelli's still good.
Sorelli's Gonclaves
rookie.
Is he going to take that next step? No,
Did he play last year?
He played last year. I know he scored against the Caps.
Oh, okay.
60 games played.
We'll see if he can earn those second line minutes.
8 goals, 12 assists last year.
I don't know if he's going to be on that top line, second line, excuse me.
But your third line is Bjorkstrand, Gord, Chaffee.
Bjorkstrand would probably be the one I would put on that second line.
Yeah, which is good, but then
it kind of makes the bottom 6 not as good.
Exactly, because you got Geeky, Holmberg, and Finley.
Oh, for me it says Girgensons, but either way, instead of Holmberg. But
well, this has Zegmas is injured.
It does say injured. It says undisclosed day to day, so he'll probably be fine.
The only injured reserve is Nick Paul.
Right, they do have Nick Paul.
So that'll help out when he comes back.
Yes, that'll make that bottom 6 much more formidable.
Yeah, your left defense is Victor Hedman and Taylor Radish. Don't like that as your first pairing.
That's not what mine has.
Oh, this is fun.
We're both looking at Puckpedia.
I just loaded.
I guess maybe I loaded this like a half an hour ago or longer than that, so maybe it changed in that time. But that's stupid.
Who is your
Moser?
Right
Moser is the right defenseman on that top pairing, which makes more sense.
That makes more sense. They have him third pair with Kronzer.
I don't even have Kronzer in this lineup.
Who do you have, Lilleberg?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So funny. Oh, Puckpedia, you so silly.
You so silly. Well, we can agree that your second pairing is McDonough and Cernak.
Yeah, and that makes sense. That one makes sense. I think Hedman, Moser, McDonough, Cernak. That's your top fair. 4. That's the top 4.
Yeah, that's fine. So Lilleberg and
Crozier, and Radish.
Radish. Yeah.
Excuse me. Are your?
It is Radish. I think.
I mean, it looks like it should say Radish.
Radish is funnier to me, so I do it.
So 2 of those 3 guys are your bottom pairing, which is fine.
I'm worried about Hedman and McDonough's speed.
Yeah, they're getting up there. They're both mid-30s at this point.
Yeah, Hedman's
still Hedman.
Good. Yeah. And McDonough's still McDonough. They're mentally still there, but can the body keep up?
Yeah, at some point they're going to take a step back. And I mean, you can argue that they have already. Still very good, but
yes,
not as dominant as they used to be.
Right, and your goalies are Vasilevsky and Phoenix Copley.
Yep.
And
they also have Johansson listed here
as
on the press box. I imagine Copley or Johansson will be going to the minors unless Johansson's injured, that they haven't said yet.
Disclosed.
Yeah.
He ended the season injured.
So he could potentially still be injured, that they just haven't announced yet.
But yeah, that is Tampa Bay.
Very good team. Playoff team, more than likely.
Absolutely.
Could win the division, honestly.
So, Evolving Hockey
Mm-hmm.
has them winning the division.
I don't think that's outrageous.
No. I will tell you what they think the Central is going to be.
Okay.
1 to 8. They have the Avalanche, Stars, Mammoth, Jets, Blues, Wild, Predators, Blackhawks.
They're betting on the Mammoth taking a big step.
Mm-hmm.
Having them above Winnipeg's kind of crazy.
Having them above the Jets and the Blues too.
Yeah. Well, I could see above the Blues, just because of Peterka and some of the other things that the Mammoth have done. Yeah, crazy third. I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's an insane thing to predict.
And they have playoff percentage chances. They're guess. This is obviously
right.
standard deviations.
Yeah.
But they have 71% chance for the Mammoth to make the playoffs, while
I think so,
Jets
as
are
long
only
as
at
they
58.
stay.
Yeah.
58 is crazy for the Jets.
Hmm.
Wow, they're predicting
Yeah.
them to take a big step back from last year. Interesting.
Yeah. So, all right, let's talk about Toronto.
Toronto, the other team that potentially could win the division.
Not according to Evolving Hockey.
Oh, okay.
I'll get to that later, though. Left wing is Nyes Matthews Michelli. Um,
I have Domi as the right wing instead of
Absolutely
Michelli.
not. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
think so, but like also
they
Michelli's
have,
not that good of a choice for that top line either.
I mean, less defensive responsibilities and more just passing the puck to Nyes and Matthews.
Mm, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
um, your second line is McMahon, Tavares, and Nylander.
Mhm. Good second line.
Solid, good
Yeah.
second line. Um, third line is Joshua Domi Robertson. I think
That's
makes sense for
not,
a line. I know it's
it's
not what you're
not what I have at all.
saying.
I have Joshua Roy Michelli as the third line.
Okay, all right, all right.
But I think
Um,
Domi in that third center position makes more sense to me.
yeah, it makes more sense, but also Domi. Actually, yeah, Domi did very well in the third
Hmm.
line center during the playoffs.
Yeah,
He did play during the season with Matthews and Nyes
right.
at certain points, so that's totally not
Could
out of the realm of
change. Yeah,
possibility.
yeah.
And then your fourth line is Lorentz, Waugh, and Yarncrow.
I have Cohen instead of Yarncrow, but
Okay, yeah,
Ethan
and
Cohen is a rookie. He's like their big, highly touted rookie.
yeah.
So we'll
Um,
see. I guess he made the team out of camp. Obviously,
yeah.
he's
So
here,
did
but
Philippe Myers, who's also in the
mm,
press box.
yeah, that's true
Your
for
in,
me.
your injured reserves are Lawton, Refi, who I don't know who
I don't
that
know
is,
who that is either.
and Wall.
Ooh, Walls is personal though, so who knows what that's about.
Who knows what that is? Your goalies are Stillars and Hildeby.
Hmm.
Um, your defense top pairing is McCabe and Tanev. That's a good top pairing.
Definitely.
We'll see how long the bubble gum lasts. That's holding
No, for
Tanev together.
Tanev, yeah,
Yep. Morgan Riley, Brandon Carlo, solid
pretty good second
second
pairing.
pairing.
Yeah.
Again, how long does the duct tape last for Carlo?
Hmm.
I know he's not very old, but that guy has taken a beating in his career.
Yeah. Well, he's a
Um,
similar player to Tanev. He's
yeah,
blocking shots. He's getting in the dirty areas. So those guys,
absolutely,
it's crazy. Tanev is 35 and still playing the way that he plays.
absolutely. And then Simon Benoit and Oliver Ekman Larson is your third pair, which with protected minutes, Ekman Larson's proved very, very good.
Hmm.
Um, Stanley Cup champion Ekman Larson. Um,
Yeah, Stanley Cup champion. He's bringing that championship swagger to the team.
yes. Evolving Hockey has the Maple Leafs fifth in the division with 91
Fifth?
points.
Fifth? Oh, behind
Fifth
Ottawa
in
and
the division.
Montreal,
No,
and then the two Florida teams. What?
you got one of them right.
Oh, Buffalo is the other one.
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it. Buffalo. I want it to be true, but I'll believe it
Evolving
when I
Hockey
see it.
was Evolving Hockey was high on Buffalo last year too.
That's fair. So was everyone else, and then Buffalo just
They're good on paper. They're
had a
great on
turd of
paper.
a season.
Uh,
Yeah,
um,
they're fantastic on paper.
yeah. So yeah, that is Toronto.
I think they'll be in the top three until proven
They're-
otherwise.
Absolutely.
Until Montreal, maybe 91 points seems low to me for them this season. Although they did
Mhm.
lose Marner, one of their biggest,
Scorers and
scorers and distributors, and very good
And
defensively too.
defensive player.
That's going to be a big hit. But they
Yeah.
still have Matthews, Tavares, Nylander, Nyes, who has
Nyes
become a
has
very
gotten
good player.
so much better. Yeah.
Who knows what we have with Ethan Cohen? Could be really good too, but he's
Mhm.
20. Um, I think this is Nick Robertson has
Yes,
had flashes of playing very well. They got
but
Dakota Joshua, so they added some size to their lineup.
yep. Oh, for the Central, going back to evolving
Hmm.
hockey, they had the Jets with 91 points,
So
fourth.
same as Toronto.
They had the Mammoth with 94 points.
I mean, maybe I don't know. That just seems low to me for the Jets who won the President's Trophy last year,
Hmm.
right?
I
So
agree.
to take a humongous step back like that is a wild thing to predict. But
You've seen it before.
seen it before. That's true.
Next up
Boston
is
won. Boston won the President's Trophy that didn't make the playoffs the next year. So
yeah. Um, Boston's up next, by the way.
Boston.
So while that's loading for you, I'm going to tell you the Metro
Sure.
evolving hockey
Yeah, hit me with it.
projections.
Oop, sorry.
Top of the division is the Hurricanes with 107 points.
Makes sense.
Then the Capitals, the Devils,
Yeah.
Rangers with 89 points.
Theoretically, the
Uh,
Rangers should be there.
Yep. Uh, Blue Jackets, Islanders, Penguins, Flyers.
Well, they still have the Penguins projected over the Flyers.
Yes, they do.
I might agree with that. Yeah, none of that seems crazy to me. What was
They project
what were the Rangers? What was their point total?
89.
89. That might not be good enough to make the playoffs.
It is not.
That's why I think we said last week. I'm pretty sure that the Metro is only sending 3 teams.
I agree.
With what Ottawa and Montreal have taken steps further, they're gonna beat out the. I could see them very easily beating out the Rangers, and then past the Rangers, I don't think any. Well, maybe Columbus, but past those two, the other 3 teams in the Metro are not going to be near the playoffs, barring some
They
miracle.
they do have the Penguins getting 81 points.
So not that far behind.
No.
So I don't know if I don't know if that means they believe more in the Penguins or less in the Rangers, right?
Right.
So but I could see the Rangers having like 95 points.
Yeah,
It just
absolutely.
depends on how their top 2 lines play,
Hmm.
because the depth is not good, like we talked about last week.
Well, let's talk about a team that both, I think all three of us can agree that is going to be last in the
Are you counting?
Atlantic.
Are you counting the the
Yeah, I am.
website as the third? That's
I am.
funny. Okay, yeah, I
I
got it.
am.
Yeah, go for it.
Boston Bruins.
Yeah,
Your top line of Morgan, Geeky, Elias Lindholm, and Pasternak. That is a solid first line.
yeah, it's solid. It's not
With what Geeky did last
super
year.
great, right?
What
And
Geeky
Pasternak is still
did last year
Pasternak,
is
and Lindholm was
Pasta's
fine.
Pasta. Yeah, because he was hurt a lot of last
Yeah,
year.
yeah. No, it's a
Um,
pretty good third. Sorry, excuse me. First line. You're right.
your second line is Zaka, Middlestat, Arvidsson. Third is Tanner Janot. I don't know which Minton this
Minton?
is. And Esamoah.
Meh.
Yeah.
Unless Minton is
Uh,
way better. He's 21, so who knows? Is like way better than we think. It's a pretty meh lineup. Stop
um,
giving Tanner Janot 5-year contracts. What the fuck is wrong with teams?
uh, Kuznetsov,
Yeah.
Kurle, and Kastelik is your fourth line.
Hey, look, we had the same lineup this time for some reason.
Yeah, look at that.
That's a pretty bad depth. You
Yeah, I
know,
don't like it.
unless Minton and Kustadinov play out of their minds,
I mean,
I don't know,
Middlestat was a highly projected prospect that just
hasn't panned out. I mean, he's fine. He's not terrible, but
No, he's fine, but like
I don't really think he's second line
Buffalo let him
center.
go.
Yeah.
Buffalo let him go, and then Colorado let him go. Like,
So yeah, he's bounced around quite a bit now. So
your defense
Mhm.
is Mason Lohrei and McAvoy.
that's
I don't
okay.
like.
I don't think
don't
I
like
don't know
Morai
that
there.
Morai should be at the top pairing. Yeah,
I think he puts the door off there instead of.
it's a little better. It's not that much better.
But then you have McAvoy. Fart. Lindholm should not be on the third.
Oh
pairing.
yeah, no, Lindholm should be on that top pairing. What are we talking about?
Yes.
Yeah,
You switch Lindholm and Lohrei.
yeah.
But then you have Zadorov and what says Yokiharu.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
That's not
that's
good.
not a good second pairing at all.
And then you got Laura and Peak.
I might feel a little
That's
better
not
with
great.
Laura and Peak as your second pairing, but not that much better.
Mm-mm.
Zadorov is fine, but Yokiharu is not a top four defenseman. He's proven that over and over and over again at this point.
Finland took Hakanpää over Yokiharu.
Yeah,
And
Hakanpää didn't even play.
Hakanpää didn't have a knee.
Didn't even
Yokiharu
play.
ended up
He did play.
Yokiharu
Yokiharu did play.
ended up going because again, Hakanpää doesn't have a knee.
But it really
they
shows you.
chose-
It really shows
they
you how
chose
Finland
that
feels
lineup.
about Yokiharu. Yeah.
And they knew Hakanpää didn't have a knee. So yeah. The only press box guy of note is Beecher.
Right. He might be in this lineup.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the bottom
You're-
six.
Your goalies are Swayman and Corpusalo. I feel so bad for these goalies.
I mean, that's a fine goaltending pairing if they had a
Competent
better
defense.
defense outside of Lindholm and McAvoy. Lindholm and McAvoy is a great top pairing. The rest of it is the
Absolutely.
problem.
Yeah, that's where the issues are. Oof.
Yeah.
Oof, oof, oof.
Yeah. I mean, this team isn't tremendously different than last year, I don't think. And except like now they have Jeannot, thank
Right.
God, and middle stat for the whole year, right? Because I think he came in at the trade deadline last year.
He did. Yeah.
Yeah. So unless Minton, Kuznetsov, and Beecher blow everybody away, this is not a very good team.
No, it's not.
No.
Evolving Hockey has them with 82 points. 82.1 points.
Yeah, that seems about right.
No.
I would say maybe give or take 4 or 5 points.
Ooh,
Maybe
Money
not
Puck
give.
put out
Maybe 2.
Money Puck put out their playoff preseason odds.
Which one
And
Which one is the pie chart? Is that Money Puck?
That's Money Puck.
That's Money
and
Puck,
this
okay.
one is vastly different. It's really
Mm.
funny.
I don't know what they're
I love
going
it.
off of.
I love with algorithms, like based on what stats they like and whatnot.
I guess it's like
Um,
Corsi and stuff like that, right? But
Right.
I assume. But it's so funny, just like the
because
drastic differences.
Evolving Hockey has 51%, 52% odds for the Maple Leafs making the playoffs, while Money Puck has 78.
I would lean more towards Money Pucks.
I would agree.
Yeah.
But Evolving Hockey's favors the Sabres, so that's why I'm looking at that one.
Yeah, fair enough. The Sabres are your second team now, your hometown
Yes,
team now.
they gotta be. And they are up next, actually, which is
Alright.
very surprising.
That is a little
they are
surprising
fifth with
cap
how
hit.
close they are to the cap.
God damn it, Puckpedia.
All right, mine's up, so I can
Yeah,
go
go
right
for
into
it.
it.
Who knows
Again.
how long it'll take to load.
With help.
Puckpedia, get better
Kelly.
servers.
With
This is
help.
taking so long to load. Go ahead.
This top line is great. Zach Benson, Josh Norris, Tage Thompson.
Yeah, fantastic.
That's a fantastic first line.
Should be, anyway.
It all depends on Norris's shoulder.
Yeah.
Then you have Jason Zucker, Yuri Kulich, and Alex Tuck as your second.
That's where I'm starting
That's the question.
That's where I'm starting to question, because Kulich, I believe, is pretty young, right?
Yep, he's 21.
And Zucker being on that second line, just at this point in his career, I feel like he might be better suited to be on the third line. But
Where
he's
he
played
was
pretty
last
well
year.
on Buffalo.
Where he was last year, and he was excellent.
Yeah. So I feel like he would be better on that third line than the second line.
Well, your third line is Jack Quinn, Brian McLeod, and
Okay.
Josh Doe. So you can see Quinn and Zucker
Yeah,
changing.
yeah, I could see that. Finally.
And then your fourth line is Malenstein, Krebs, and Danforth.
That's fine.
So solid.
That's a fine fourth line.
Yeah.
I could even see potentially Krebs playing up further in the lineup too. He's another guy. He's 24.
He's solid fourth.
You think so? Okay.
Right. Oh, he's solid fourth. Mason Greenway is hurt, like he always is.
Right.
So that's why that'll bump off Malenstein.
True.
But yeah.
Yeah, he's not on the IR though, so he should be back in.
No, he's currently in the press box.
Yeah.
Your IR is Kesselring. This is a problem.
This is a problem. Yeah, just looking at this, yeah.
Your IR is Samuelsson, Kesselring, and Luukkonen.
Not great. That's bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad
That's
for.
bad.
Although Samuelson's at least says day to day, so maybe he'll be back by the opening game. But the other two don't have like a timetable distinction on them.
Right.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So right now your starting goalie is Alex Lyon.
Yeah, nice.
And Georgiev is your backup.
Ooh, yeah, that's not great.
It's not great. That's where the
Alex Lyon being the backup is totally fine. Where's their hot to trot young goaltender?
Levi is the starter at Rochester.
Okay, so they don't want to push him too fast. Okay, that's fair.
Which they did when he first came up 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He had a couple good games, but he also then got shelled. So they're just letting him cook in Rochester.
Sure.
Your defense.
That better not be your top right defenseman. That better not be.
It's gonna be Byram instead of Timmins.
That's not that much better, but okay.
But then your second pairing is Powers, Timmins.
Oof.
And then Bryson, Gertson. I don't know who Gertson is.
Yeah.
They have no idea who Mason. They have no idea who Mason Gertson is.
I don't know who that is either.
I have no idea who that is. So we'll see if he's actually there.
I mean, obviously, when Kesselring and Samuelsson come back, this defense will look significantly better.
Yeah.
But oh boy, that's
against the Rangers, night one.
Oh, their opening game is against the Rangers too. So is the Penguins.
Yeah.
Penguins play tomorrow against the Rangers. Yeah, that defense looks rough without those two guys in it.
Yes, that is the problem.
They do have a kid on the bench, Johnson, on defense. Ryan Johnson.
Ryan Johnson, yeah, he's
who might get in there maybe instead of Gertson.
Yeah,
whoever that is. Bryson's a fine bottom pairing defenseman, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, this will look so much better because once Kesselring and Samuelsson are back, then that puts Byram and Timmins on the bottom line, probably, or the bottom pairing, I would think.
Yep.
And then this defense is probably Dahlin, Samuelsson, Power, Kesselring, or flop Samuelsson and Kesselring.
Or flop Samuelsson.
Which is a much better top four. Mm-hmm. That's a top four you look at and you're like, damn, that's a pretty good top four, right? Pretty good young top four too.
Right now, not so much.
Right now, not so much. Now with Timmins better not be on that top line. That's a problem.
No,
if he is.
Not.
He better not be on that top line.
Oh,
that
no,
top
he
pairing.
better not be.
Unless he played really well in camp that I don't know about, which is possible, I guess. But that's a mistake.
But their last preseason game was to Pittsburgh.
Oh, that's right.
That 5-4 overtime win for Pittsburgh.
And they blew a 3-goal lead in that game, I believe.
I think it was the 2-goal, but still.
2-goal. Either way, they still blew a multi-goal lead.
Yep.
I still don't. I don't love that goaltending either. Luukkonen has not been spectacular. He's been okay.
Last year he wasn't good.
Luukkonen and Lyon is not a great pairing.
So again, we'll see.
There's not much.
Money Puck has 38%. Evolving Hockey has 84% with 99 points.
84% is crazy. I think somewhere in the middle is more likely to Buffalo. I could see Buffalo being 50-50, making the.
They have them.
Hopefully.
They have them second. They have them second in division with 99 points.
There's somebody is a Buffalo fan that works for that website. That is like that's a little
Oh,
that's crazy. I want to believe that that will happen. I want to believe that will happen.
uh,
Buffalo has to do it first, though. They have to prove it at
absolutely,
all that they can do that.
absolutely. Uh, it's just fun. It's just fun.
That's 84% is crazy.
Uh,
99 points. That's that's like what? 15 to 20 points better than last season, I think.
yeah,
It's crazy. With not like that big of a different lineup.
no.
Oh, you
Um,
crazy. All right, who's
next up
next?
is Ottawa. Next up is
Oh, wow.
Ottawa, and we're going to talk about the Pacific on evolving hockey projections again because it's fun.
Yeah, thank you, because Puckpedia has decided to reload all of the pages I had preloaded, so that
Yep,
I don't
of
get to
course.
see the depth chart now.
It is saying that all their standard deviations are 8 points, so these could be 8 points lower. Like everything.
Still 91 points is.
Yeah.
I think 91
Uh,
points is more reasonable for Buffalo to potentially get. Um, that's more in the like. Okay, I could see that if they have a good year. 99 is crazy. To just be your default, like they're gonna get 99, definitely.
99 points. Yep, absolutely. All right, number one in the Pacific is the Oilers.
Yeah.
Number two is the Knights. Oilers have 110 points. The Knights have
I
101.
don't know. I think I would put the Knights above them.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
Uh, third is the Kings with 99 points. Again, I disagree with this.
Yeah. I know. I
Um,
know you do.
then the Canucks, fourth, 91 points.
Okay.
Flames, Kraken, Ducks, Sharks. I
I
don't
think the
fully agree
Ducks will
with
be
this.
higher than that. I think the Ducks will be
I
better
think the
than
Ducks will
that.
be. I think the Ducks will be higher than the Kraken. I think it has the Ducks only getting 76 points.
No way. No way.
No, absolutely not.
Well, unless they crash and burn. The Ducks are very similar to Buffalo, where it's like, on paper, they should be great, right?
hmm
They just haven't
On
put it all
paper,
together yet. But they have Quinville now, who
they're fighting for a playoff spot.
Quinville. Say what you want about him, person wise,
Which we have.
which we
It's
have.
very much so.
Still a good. He's a good coach, but he hasn't coached in a few years. So
At least he was when he got fired.
yeah, he was when he got fired. So we'll see if he's still got it
Three.
in him. Um,
Money Puck has the Ducks with 21% making the playoffs, which is higher than the Flames and the Kraken.
oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I just
Money
we got to see these teams play before I want to make like
Absolutely.
a broad like.
Money Puck really only has three teams from the Pacific going to the playoffs, and that
Mhm.
is the Knights, the Oilers, and the Kings,
I think we agreed that might be what happens.
which is absolutely
Yeah.
because their Central, which we talked about evolving hockeys, their Central is Avalanche 89.
Hmm. That makes sense.
I'm not going to mention Nashville, and I'm not going to mention
Yeah, those teams are
Chicago.
Nashville and Chicago are not making the playoffs.
Minnesota 53, Utah 51, St. Louis 52.
Yeah. So
Like those
three teams are all going to be right there fighting for a wild card spot. And like St. Louis I think is going to continue from where they were last year.
Mhm.
The Mammoth should be much better this year.
Absolutely.
Minnesota, I think, now with the contract worry off their shoulders, I think Minnesota should be pretty good if they're healthy. So
And yeah, you don't, and that is a worry that they don't have anymore. That's not in the
sure,
locker room.
yeah, that's
either.
gone. Yeah, that's gone.
And same with the Oilers and McDavid. They're not
Sure.
worried. It's just like, all right,
Also
this is the
true.
last year of McDavid. We got to do this. No, they have that stress off them.
Right.
We're gonna talk about Ottawa. So
Wow.
they already have Batherson hurt. I'm gonna put him in this lineup.
Okay. They already have him hurt. Oh,
Kachuk.
it's day to day. Yeah.
Kachuk, Stutzla, Batherson.
Great first line.
Great first line.
Man, Stutzel's still only 23. That's crazy.
I know. Perron, Cousins, Zetterlund.
Yeah,
Cousins with the C.
I don't know about Perron being on the second line.
I don't either. But who are you
Could
going to put?
Giroux maybe?
Uh, yeah,
Yeah, I guess I don't really see. Maybe Grieg, but Grieg's more defensive. Greg, whatever you want to call
I think it's Grieg.
him.
I
Yeah,
think you can also switch your third line, which is Shane Pinto with Cousins. Those are
sure.
interchangeable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your third line is Grieg, Pinto, Giroux.
Yeah, I could see. I don't know. It's just Perron is. I mean, they're both 37, I guess. So what am I talking about here? Um, I don't know.
And
That second line winger is a
you,
rough spot for me.
both wingers.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
both second
Zetterlin.
line
Yeah,
wingers.
Zetterlin too.
Yeah. Um, and your fourth line is McDermott, Eller, and Amadio.
That's fine.
Cousins doesn't make this team.
Cousins with an S
If,
doesn't make this team.
if everyone's healthy, Cousins doesn't make this team.
Yeah. Yeah, once Batherson's back, that'll probably knock him out of the lineup, I would think.
Your
Not a bad
defense
lineup.
is
Not a bad forward
no,
lineup.
it is not. It made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Your defense is Sanderson and Artem Zub. That's a
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think.
it's
I think
good.
it's a great,
It's good. Yeah.
great first pair. Shabbat and Jensen.
Good.
And then you have
Oh yeah.
Spence
Here's
and
Spence.
Yamchuk.
That one we'll see. We'll see
We'll
with
see.
Spence getting like actual more time to
Consistent
play
playing time.
in the NHL level.
Not every other game.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. It's a consistent time. They do have Clevin is the only other one in the press box right now that I think could be in the lineup potentially
yeah.
instead of maybe
I don't know
Yamchuk.
who Yakimchuk is.
He's 20,
Uh,
so like
so
who knows what you're getting with him.
exactly.
Um, yeah.
I think this is a solid defensive.
Yeah.
This
I
is a
don't
solid
think it's
defensive
as good as like Florida's, but pretty solid. I think
Yeah.
top half of the league, definitely defensive.
Your goalies are Linus Hallmark and Elvis Merilainen. Is it Elvis? No,
I
it's
don't
not.
think so. You're thinking of Elvis
Levi.
Merzlikins.
Hey, I am. Levi Merilainen,
All right.
which is a solid goalie tandem.
Okay. Who's up next, Clay?
So that was Ottawa, and Evolving Hockey has
Oh, yeah.
them with 96 points, 75% chance to make the playoffs, third in the division.
I think all of
quick to
that
mo-
is. I think all of that is pretty reasonable.
Quick to Money Puck. Money Puck doesn't have points that they project, but they have them as a 67% chance to make the playoffs.
So those two seem to agree
Yeah.
mostly for that one.
All right, we are up with Montreal next.
Montreal.
Montreal, the surprise team making the playoffs, making a great
Sure.
push at the end of
Sure.
the season. Their opening lineup is Cole Caulfield, Nick Suzuki, and Yuri Slavkovsky,
It's good.
who has shown that
Good
is a
young line. Yeah.
good first line.
Here's the thing. Just go ahead. I already have a thought.
You
Just
ever thought
looking
about
at-
Bolduc, Doc, and Gallagher?
Well, I have a thought that Demidov is on the third line in this lineup.
Yeah,
which is
Demidov-
no fucking way
Demidov
that's
is-
happening.
Sorry, Bolduc, Doc, and Demidov. That's your
I could even see.
That's your
I
second
could even see Demidov and Slavkovsky swapping.
yes, absolutely. The question for this second line is: does Doc stay healthy?
Yeah.
He has had the absolute worst injury luck in his career, just crashing into boards and blowing up knees.
Yes. So hopefully he doesn't
that's
do
just-
that anymore.
Hopefully, he's gotten
Man.
that out of his system.
The age of that top line, taking Gallagher out and putting Demidov in, 24, 26, 21, 22, 24, 19. Crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I
And I'm
had
not
that for
and
a
I
while.
think that's a pretty good top six, honestly.
Yeah, I do too. Then you have your third line is Newhook, Kapanen, and Gallagher.
Not that Kapanen, different Kapanen. Not Kasperi.
Nope.
Somebody who's 22.
That's
What's his first name? Oliver.
Oliver Kapanen.
Oliver Kapanen.
All right. Where does Patrick Laine line up?
Oh
getting all
yeah,
of
that's
this?
it. Oh my God, they have him on the fourth line. No fucking way he's on the fourth line. He probably replaces Bolduc, I would think. On
Yeah,
that second
Josh
line.
Anderson, Evans, and then it says Laine's on the fourth line,
No way.
which is no.
No. Not with $8.7 million being paid. No,
No, absolutely not.
You're being like, you get on one of those top lines, you fucking score goals.
That's your job. You play power play, you score goal.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I could see him playing with like Demidov and Doc, where Demidov's just setting him up because that's Demidov's like whole thing.
mhm. Yeah.
Or you want Demidov with setting up Caulfield, either way, and then Slavkovsky can screen for shots for Line A or vice versa,
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm gonna switch up this defense as well.
Mhm.
It is Caden Gooley and Noah Dobson.
Matheson is not playing it. Puckpedia, get out of here with this. Mike Matheson, who's only 31, which is crazy. I didn't realize that. He's not that top. Caden Gooley is up there with Dobson. Yeah.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Which is that's a good
Yeah.
top pair.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is.
I actually
oof.
forgot they got Dobson until right now.
I did too
Yeah.
until right now. Your second pair is Matheson and Cole Hudson.
Yeah.
Lane. Is it Lane or Cole?
Lane Hudson.
Sorry, Cole's on the Caps.
Yeah, that's I think a pretty good second pairing.
That's a really good second pairing.
You could even make the argument for like Hudson and Cooley, and then Matheson and Dobson.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that could be interchangeable for that. Honestly, pretty good top six excuse me, top four.
Top four.
Yeah.
Your bottom pairing is Xhekaj and Carrier.
Okay. Jack Eye
you
is there to hit people.
Yep, and you have Reinbacher on the IR. He hasn't played a game yet because he's their high draft pick from a couple years ago.
Fracture.
He has had it's a hand fracture. That's actually not bad for him because it's only been knees since he's been drafted.
At least it's something different. Yeah.
It's something different. Your press box is Veleno and Struble, and your goalies are Montembeault and Dobesh.
Yeah, that's a fine. The goaltending pairing I think is fine.
I think it is better than fine. I think they've been behind a bad defense for so long that
Fair
it
enough.
has skewed perceptions.
Okay, fair enough. I will give them a chance. Yeah, I think that defense, at least that top four defenseman, looks pretty good. Xhekaj and I believe Carrier are both there to just hit people.
Yep, that is your third pair. That's
Yeah.
where it's supposed to be.
If Reinbacher comes back, he will probably supplant, I would think, Carrier. One of the two
I
of
would
them
agree with
would take out one of the two of them. And they have another defenseman, Trudeau, on IR too, but he's 22, so he'll probably just go to the minors.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you have Struble too. Struble could get in there.
Mhm.
Maybe dependent on who you're playing, kind of thing. You know,
Yeah,
like maybe you're playing Ottawa, so you want your heavy hitters in there, right?
yeah.
Or Florida, or
Um,
whatever.
Money Puck has them at exactly 50%.
I might
make
give them. I might give them a little bit of higher of a percentage to make it. In my opinion,
Evolving Hockey has them with 88 points and 38% chance.
that's criminal. I would say
I
that's
agree
not. That's so mean. They made the playoffs last year. At least
Yeah.
give them at least give them at least 50% is nice in there.
Look, before we have like one or two teams left, I'm just going to break down all of the Atlantic real quick.
Yeah, go
'cause
ahead.
We've done all the others. Number one is Lightning, 105 points.
Could be. Yeah.
Number two is the Sabres with 99 points.
Don't think so.
Number three is the Senators with 96 points.
Could be. Could be.
Number four is the Panthers with 93.6.
Without Barkov, potentially.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Five is the Maple Leafs with 91 points.
Seems wrong to me.
Six is the Canadians with 88.
They're giving these
Red
teams a
Wings,
lot of points, I will say. Like,
Red Wings with 83, and the
yeah, that
Bruins
seems
with
right.
82.
Those two seem right to me.
Those two seem right.
Those
But
two seem correct. But I don't know. Maybe I'm putting too lofty of a goals on like Montreal and not as lofty of a goals on the Sabres, I guess.
but it's very much recency bias. Like,
Sure.
what if they don't? What
Yeah.
if they don't?
Yeah, what have they done? I think Montreal or not, excuse me, Toronto, I should say, will be in that top 3. The one that I think is most likely to get knocked out of that top 3 is Florida just because of missing Kachuk for half the season, missing Barkov for the entire season.
Oh, yeah.
And with Ottawa taking likely more steps forward, you would think, and Montreal being there too, they're gonna steal some points off of Florida this year.
And you're also looking at, like, you're hoping that Detroit takes a step forward. You're hoping that
Hmm, maybe,
I know.
maybe they
I
do.
know.
Just looking at
Already
this
looking.
lineup, I don't know about that.
No, me neither. I said that and then what the fuck is this? What the fuck is Peckpedia doing?
Get better servers.
No, it's up. I'm looking at what they said this
Oh,
team is.
okay.
And
Yeah, I don't know.
asked
This is
everybody
just a
is-
prediction, right? I don't know who is making these predictions. Probably a computer of some sort.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But like,
Because if you think about it, some of these lineup choices don't make any sense.
no, they don't.
Which leads me to believe some sort of algorithm is making them.
Absolutely. Because I can see Bergen making this line. Currently in the press box is Bergen and Van Riemsdyk. And
Van Riemsdyk may be in and out of the lineup. Maybe.
but Brandstad Nygaard?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong.
All right. Let's finish this up. Alex DeBrincat, Dylan Larkin, Lucas Raymond.
Yeah, you already made a change. I can see.
I already made a change.
That's a good first line. It's kind of everything past that. That's
Yeah.
not so
Well,
great.
I think the second line is fine with Kopp, Casper, and Kane.
Did Casper play last year at all?
Casper took a step up last
Did he?
year.
Okay, all right. Well, he's playing with a future Hall of Famer and Patrick Kane, who himself proved that he can still play last year.
Marco Casper played 77 games.
Hmm.
His first half of the season was rough, but he did end the season with 19 goals and 18 assists.
Yeah, that's not bad. And he's 21, so
Age 21.
um,
Second round pick.
theoretically, if he can bump those numbers to like 25 goals, 50 points, something like that, it's not a bad second line center, certainly.
Your third line is Finney, Comfer, and Brandstad Nygaard.
I don't know anything about Finney and Brandstad Nygaard.
I know nothing about those guys.
Comfer's fine. I think Comfer being your third line center is fine.
Yes. Soderblom, Rasmussen, and Appleton is your fourth line.
It's hard to say if a fourth line is good or not because
Right.
some teams they're used for different things a lot of the time. Some teams it's like a grind line. Sometimes it's an energy line, which are two different things, right? Sometimes
Yep.
it is a checking line with guys that are just there to hit people,
Like
and sometimes it's like a bunch of young players that just
when
need
it was
minutes.
like when Vegas, when they won the cup, they were four lines who did the exact same thing. So they just ran it back again and again and again
Yeah.
down your throat, and they won the cup. With
And that's
that.
how they won the cup. Yeah. So like there's something to be said about being able to do that as well. Not every team can do that, right? Like
No.
probably Vegas can't even do that right now. But
They cannot do that. Right now.
that's kind
Florida
of a
was able to-
special. That's like a special season kind of thing.
Florida has been able to do that.
Florida has been able to do that. That's true. That's kind
With-
of the ideal, right? Is like top to bottom, all four lines are basically doing the exact same thing. That's what you want. That's the
Like-
perfect lineup right there.
With last year, Florida's third line would be a lot of good teams' second line.
Yeah.
So like their Florida's top three lines were just absolute nightmares to play against, and their fourth line wasn't a slouch, but it just wasn't at the same level.
Yeah.
But I'm not seeing that for Detroit.
This defense.
I'm moving some around. I'm putting Edmondson with Seider. Seider. So to have an actual good top pairing.
Yeah.
It's young, but it's
young,
good.
But good, yeah.
And then it all
then it's terrible.
goes away. With Sherratt.
Yeah, with Sherratt. Sherratt has been so bad since getting to Detroit.
So bad on Detroit. I have no idea who Sandin Pellikka is.
He's a 20-year-old defenseman, so who knows what we're going to get with him. Same thing with Johansson, who's 24.
And then Hamonic is bad.
Yeah, Hamonic's terrible defenseman.
Yeah.
I mean, even you could say, like, we don't really know what we're getting with Edvinsson either. He's a highly touted prospect.
Who did play very well last year.
Yeah. So if he could continue with that top pairing is pretty good.
Same with Casper. He had a rough start, but he ended the season with 78 games played. He had 7 goals, 24 assists.
Yeah. So if he could build off of that, but even putting him in the top pairing, that's dicey for a guy that you're hoping takes it. But you don't have a better option.
You don't have a better option. You've been ruining Mo Seider, who's had to play so many minutes because he's been paired with either Sherratt or Petrie, and they
2 pylons.
And like not just a lot of minutes, like dirty minutes. Like his rookie year, you could see that he could move the puck, and he has not been doing that because he has not been getting offensive zone positioning. He's only been in the defensive zone. He's only been grinding in the corners. Like, you're stunting his growth because, he's 24 years old, but you've stunted his growth, and he is a great shutdown defenseman, but he could have been even better all around.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your goalies are excellent with John Gibson and Cam Talbot, but, again, Gibson we've watched get shelled for years on the Ducks. And
might get shelled here on Detroit.
He's gonna get shelled here on Detroit. I don't understand.
I don't know why he agreed to that trade.
This team.
Yeah.
I understand.
If you're gonna go to a bad team, why not try to force your way to your hometown Penguin team, right?
Right.
They're probably on the same level as Detroit, honestly. Maybe even slightly better than Detroit, just all around. Until the trade deadline comes up. But Cam Talbot being your second. Man, Cam Talbot's 38? That's crazy. Yeah. I didn't realize he was that old. Nor did I realize that John Gibson was only 32.
Yeah.
I thought John Gibson was at least 35 at this point. But that's, yeah.
But, to me, John Gibson is a top 5 goalie. But because but it's one of those recency bias things where he's been on such bad teams for so long and getting absolutely shelled. Stats aren't going to show it.
No. Well, we'll see. New team. Maybe he gets energized. Maybe he plays fantastic for Detroit and saves this team some games, and maybe they win some games off of that.
You can also argue that Gibson, you could tell, stopped carrying at certain points of the year where even
he would probably listen because he's definitely been told about that before.
Cam Talbot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams.
Wow. Wild. I remember when he was a young up and coming backup on the Rangers. I think it was the first time I remember seeing him.
He went from the Rangers to the Oilers to the Flyers, back to the Oilers, the Flames, the Wild, the Senators, Kings, and now Red Wings.
Crazy. Journeyman goaltender.
But this is a bad team.
Yeah, they're not going to be good.
This is a bad team with some good players.
Yeah, top line good. Top pairing theoretically good. Top goaltender good. The rest of it a mess. You have Patrick Kane in there. Patrick Kane's good.
Yeah.
And Casper played good last year too, but
I like Casper a lot.
The rest of it is just kind of a mess.
I think Casper will be very good.
Do they have a new coach this year? Or do they have the same
I
coach?
believe they fired him last year.
They better.
Oh, absolutely. It's Todd McClellan.
Oh, okay. He's all right. He's an all right coach.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so
We'll see.
I don't
we'll
think
see.
this
We'll
is-
see if he can do anything.
the Yzer plan ain't working here.
No, certainly worked in Toronto, but
Tampa.
yes, excuse me, Tampa. But
They've been able to
doesn't-
draft well. They've been able to draft well, but it's some of the pieces that they bring in to like complement those players has not been good, especially on defense with Petrie, Shabbat, Hamannik.
Yeah, yeah. So, oh, Detroit.
That's the Atlantic.
That's the Atlantic, and that's all of our previews.
Yeah.
Season starts tomorrow.
Yes, it does.
Well,
I'm
at the
super
time of
excited.
we're recording, it's today
So
for-
excited.
for when the episode actually comes out. What's the first game? The first game's at 7 p.m. tomorrow. I think it's Chicago and somebody.
I thought it was at 5.
Mm-mm. I don't think.
I had it up. I closed that page. 7. The Panthers will play the Blackhawks. You were correct.
Oh, what a slaughter that might be to start the season.
Yeah.
And then I know the Penguins and Rangers play at 8, and then there's a late game too.
Colorado Kings.
Colorado Kings. That might be a pretty good game. I have no
Yeah.
idea what the Penguin Rangers game will be. It could be a blowout for the Rangers. It could be a close game. I have no idea.
The Capitals start on Wednesday against the Bruins.
Right on.
The Kings start with a back-to-back. That's rude.
That's so mean. That's so mean to do to the Kings. Although I guess if you're gonna have a back-to-back, I guess it's the best time to do it, right? When you still have all of your energy, I guess. But
They play Colorado and then the Knights.
oh my God.
That's so mean.
It couldn't have been Colorado and then the Sharks. No, it had to be two of the better teams in the Western Conference versus the Kings. Ay, ay, ay. That sucks for the Kings.
Oof.
This sucks so much for them. Sorry, Kings fans. That's
Sorry.
a rough first 2 games. But it's an 82 game season. So it's soon to be 84 game season next year, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So you'll have plenty of time to make up for it if you don't get any points out of those games. But that's it for this week.
I got one more thing.
Sure.
Logan Cooley has turned down an 8-year, $9.6 million contract.
I saw that earlier. Yeah, I forgot to mention it. That's a pretty crazy contract for him to turn down, being
Yeah,
20 or 21, whatever he is.
really betting on himself. And
It's fair. I mean, he's not going to have. He's going to be an RFA. So, if he puts
sorry.
up 90 points, though, he could be like, give me 10 plus.
It's also a Cervelli tweet, so excuse me.
Oh.
That could be. Yep,
That
that's
could
my
be
fault.
just incorrect, right? Yeah.
One thing I did forget to mention with the Bruins, they are retiring Zdeno Chara's number January 15th.
Makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, Eric Johnson retired as well.
Oh, yes, he did.
He announced
Yep.
this season. Because
And so did this. He didn't announce it, but we saw that. Excuse me. He started working at a place in Michigan. Max Pacioretty is retired.
oh yeah, Max Pacioretty, also essentially retired. Hasn't announced it, but Eric Johnson has announced it. Both of them in their upper 30s at this point. I don't think either one of them even got a PTO from any team. So,
Pacioretty got offers.
oh, did he?
But he got offers, but it was about moving his family again.
That's fair. I think that's totally fair, especially with a guy that's pretty much at the end of his career anyway, right? So, not pretty much, is at the end of his career.
Yeah, I mean, Pacioretty is younger than I think we think.
He's probably like 35.
Oh,
We're probably
yeah,
adding some years to him, just off of the injuries that he's taken.
that no, he's 36. So yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's
yeah.
fine.
Those were some rough injuries, but he played very well last year.
He
So a
did.
lot of
He
teams were
did.
willing to put offers on, but he didn't want to move
Maybe
his
he was just
family
hoping
again.
Toronto wanted him back, you know, but
Yeah,
understandable. Well, congratulations to those guys. Two pretty good careers. I don't think either one Hall of Fame worthy, but Pacioretty and Eric Johnson
Pacioretty
at times were both
is a very Hall of
Hall of
very
very good.
good.
I would say Eric Johnson is too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I just wasn't thinking, and Pacioretty ended up getting structural changes with the rink.
That's
After
true.
he
Yes,
was
he
again.
did. That is true. Thanks to him and Zdeno Chara, who
Zdeno
is
Chara.
also getting his number retired. All right. Well, that's it for us. Thank you guys for listening. As always. Oh, maybe not.
I'm sorry. Luongo.
Oh, yeah.
With the announcement of the 2x2 12.5, he is excited for the no state tax strikes again. So he's tongue in cheek for something that we've been saying as well. Like
it's stupid. It's not the case.
It's not the case. All right.
Now, thank you guys for listening. As always, give us a rate, review, subscribe wherever applicable. We will be back next week to talk about the first week of the NHL season and anything and everything that happens therein. But we'll see you guys at the same puck time.
Same puck, please.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.